If you're a real estate agent and you're not using Zapier to automate your business, you are missing out and wasting a lot of time on redundant, non-income producing activities. Zapier is a great tool to automate your real estate business, and it just got even easier with its AI integration. You can literally type right into a text box what you need Zapier to do, what you need to automate, and it will create the Zap or the workflow for you. It doesn't get any easier than that. So if you've been struggling in the past with implementing this into your business, it just got even easier. So what I'm gonna do in this video is show you step by step how to use this AI integration and give you different examples of how you can automate your real estate business. So if you wanna learn more, keep watching. Hey everybody, it's me, Jacob Shireman, your real estate marketing expert. I have over 15 years of marketing experience specializing in web design and SEO, and I take that experience to help you grow your real estate business. So if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new content. And if you want to get access to my resources, training, courses, and coaching for free at no extra cost or split, take a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty inside the Agent Wolfpack. And you could do that by clicking the link below to booking a one-on-one call with me to see what that looks like and to learn more. So let's dive into today's topic. All right, so today we're talking about Zapier's new integration with AI. AI is the buzzword right now, especially in the real estate industry. I just got back from EXPCon and it was pretty much the main topic everybody's talking about is how to use this AI to help us automate our business, to help us grow and scale and save time. And I think this is super important. You know, a lot of people don't think this is going to stick around, but the same people thought that when the tractor came around for farmers that were doing everything by hand. And it's not that it's going to replace anybody or anything. It's that you need to learn how to use it and get custom to, putting this in your business to save you time. A lot of real estate agents can't afford to right now in the beginning of their business, can't afford to get an assistant, but you can get Zapier for around 35 bucks a month, or you can pay yearly and save 30%. And you can actually get an assistant to do a lot of mundane, redundant tasks that literally you don't have time for. A lot of agents spend a lot of time on redundant tasks and get focused on all this admin work that they don't focus time on income producing activities. And this is why their prospecting and their lead generation and nurturing take a hit, is because they're worried about all these little emails they got to send out. They're worrying about all this little marketing stuff that they need to update. But with the help of AI, you can actually get this stuff done quicker for you and have an assistant that works 24/7 for you like Zapier and do workflows. Every major company uses workflows, has a process. You can do it too. So a quick key, if you haven't watched any of my other Zapier videos, I would go watch those so you can get a basic understanding of what Zapier is and how it works. But basically, Zapier triggers this workflow based on events. So if you have a new form submission, you have a new document signed, or you have a new lead come in from your Facebook lead ad gen form, it will trigger a series of events and you can have it go into your CRM and automatically import them and not have to manually import them yourself. So this will help you save a lot of time. I calculated it. I've saved about 30 to 40 hours a week, and literally that cost me 35 bucks a month. So this is a great way to have an assistant. If you don't know what you should automate in your business, I highly recommend that you either record yourself on all these tasks that you're doing every day, or just go through and write down everything that you do, especially if it's a repetitive email that the only thing changing is the client's name or their address. And those are all fields that can be automatically replaced dynamically based on that client or customer. So have an idea of what you're doing, like you were going to hire an assistant to train them on this, record yourself, whatever it takes, and then go through that list and find out what is something redundant that Zapier can take off my plate and I can automate so I'm not stuck doing all of that manual work. So I highly recommend that. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show you Zapier and the AI feature that they've integrated in this beta feature and show you how to use it. And I've tested it out and it's actually pretty good. So I'm gonna show you some of the common things that you would automate to help get you started, but I encourage you to go play with it and see what it'll come up with and how it'll save you time, especially if you're not used to that kind of logic programming thinking. This will definitely make it easier for you. So let's take a look at that. All right, so I'm logged into my Zapier account. You will need a Zapier account. I would highly recommend going with the starter plan to get started. It's, like I said, 35 bucks a month. One of the best investments you will ever make, especially if you're needing something like a virtual assistant. This can do a lot of the same work a virtual assistant would do. And especially if you have one, this would free up time so they could focus on other things. So you could do the free one, but there's a lot of things you can't do with it. Like we're going to talk about Facebook lead ad gen form and stuff like that. Those are considered premium applications. So you would need at least the starter plan. And two, you can pay the whole year up front. I think they give you like 30% off. I don't get paid to say this. I'm not an affiliate of Zapier, but this really does help me in my business and to keep me up to date on everything and to automate everything. So in the old way of doing things, we would have to create a Zap, which they're going to have the AI thing here in the Zapier, in the Zap that you're creating. Before, we had to go pick our trigger. So maybe it was like Facebook lead ad, which is going to be the first example we do. I see it's a premium. So you would select that, and then you would have to select your action, import it into KV Core. So KV Core would be the next step. So we'd have to select it, and then we'd have to choose the event. I want to create a new contact and then sign in, all that. AI is going to do pretty much at least half of that work for us. Okay. There are some things that you will still have to do manually because it can't read your mind. But basically you're going to come in here, and I'm going to take this example that they give right here because I'm going to add to it. So right here, it's saying that you're going to take the new leads from your Facebook lead ad and import it into Google Sheets. So you would already need to have your Google Sheets set up with the data that you want to collect, like first name, last name, email, the date, time created, phone number, location, all of those things that you want to import into your into the Google Sheets from the Facebook ad, and maybe then into your CRM. And then it's going to email you that you have a new lead. What I want to do is I'm going to show you can add as many steps as you want. So I want to save new leads from Facebook lead ads to KV Core and to Google Sheets, and email me the lead in Gmail. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you what it generates, and then what you would have to quickly set up, and some other things that it saves you time. And I'm going to do this for everyone because I'm going to show you different categories of things to kind of help you get to thinking of what you can do. So look, new lead from Facebook creates a contact, adds a row to your Google spreadsheet, and sends an email. So we can say, try it. And then if it's not the way you wanted it, you can rewrite it and tell it to regenerate. But right here, it's already done our trigger for us. We just come in here and we're going to choose an account. And then we're going to choose the page that it's associated with the ad. So JM Realty Group. We're going to choose our form. So I'm going to choose Sugarland Open Houses. Continue. And then it's going to test your trigger. And it's basically going to give you some dummy data, some fake data, so that way you can see what it looks like. You'll choose your KV Core account. I've already done that. You just use your KV Core API. And then you come over here and look, it's already associated. Before, we had to click in here and go select all of this stuff manually. So this is basically all the data from Facebook ads that we want to collect. And it's already done it for us. Only thing we got to do is tell it if it's a buyer or seller lead. And we come in here, we can put in what form. So we can say Sugarland Open House Facebook ad form, whatever you want to call it. Remember, this is for you to know what it came from. It's already selected the source, which is the Google ad. And then you can add date registered, come down here and do created time. You can put all this. Maybe you have a specific ad on a property. You can put that as well. It gave some notes about the lead created. You can add notes in here as well. You can add tags and maybe Sugarland Open House. And then you do a pipe to add a new tag. And so once you have everything, you say continue. It's going to upload, say test step. It's going to upload that into the dummy data, or the dummy data into the KV Core ad. And then the same thing, you're going to come over here and select your Google Sheet, align everything to the row, which it should automatically do for you. And then you're going to write the email that you want, and you can still use all of the variables that you collected from the Facebook ad. You'll click it to publish, and then you can name it however you want. Just make sure it's on. And now your Zapier will automatically import your leads in real time. No more downloading that spreadsheet and missing out on time that because you only do it once a day, or maybe you forgot about it 2 days in a row because you got busy. So this will let you know and notify you in real time. You can have it send you a text message. There's so much you can have it do. There's not really a limit. I know there's at least 5,000 applications. I want to say they're up to 8,000 applications that connect and that you can automate with your business. So, all right, so let's go back and now let's do a different one. So we already did that. So let's delete that. Maybe you're running some online forums. You saw about how I talked about the lead capture problem. Now you're running online forms. If you want to get those into KV Core, I've showed you videos on how to do that. Now we can have AI write it as well. So I use JotForms, whatever, platform you're using, just put that in there. I just want to add, we'll use the same word, save new JotForm submissions into KV Core. Okay. And we'll click that. And now it's going to do the same thing. So it's going to take the new submission from JotForm the moment it comes in from that form and into KV Core. Now, if you watch my other videos, I tell you to send an email to the user that submitted the form. So it's going to find its email address. And then why do we want to do this? Remember, I've told you before, don't just redirect them to your free lead magnet or whatever guide you're giving, or it's a list of properties. Make sure that they've entered a real email address and email them the link. And now you can do that. So it'll send an outbound email using Zapier. I use Gmail. So I'm going to put an email with Gmail, or you could do with Microsoft 365, whatever email platform you're using. You can tell them to send an email with that, and watch that last step will update to Gmail. So there you go. Now I just go through and put the forms fields with the create contact, which I guarantee you once I select it, it'll probably set those for me as well. Okay, so the next thing that we can do, if you're using stuff like .loop or DocuSign, so upload a signed .loop into Google Drive and save the folder, or save the document inside my client folder, and name and create a folder with client's last name, comma, first name. Do not create the folder if it exists. Okay, so now it's basically going to find the folder. If it exists inside there, then it's going to put it in there. If not, it's going to create the folder. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to take, upload a signed .loop document. So now I did overloop. Upload a newly signed .loop. So it makes mistakes. So you go back and create it. So this is why I like to do this stuff in real time to show you, because not everything's perfect. So it keeps doing overloop for some reason. Upload. Let me put it like this. .loop. And then we'll do it again. If not, you can just change it to .loop. Let's try that one more time, because it worked in my testing of this. And now, of course, when I'm live, it's not going to work. So basically, there we go. Take the new dot loop, create a folder, upload the file, and then move the file. Okay. So basically it's going to upload it and then put it where it needs to go. So now you've just created your dot loop. So instead of manually uploading those, once they're signed, just have them automatically upload the PDF into your Google Drive as well. So you can do that. Another thing would be, everybody should have this. If you're sending out a regular newsletter, if you're not, you should every week, about what's going on in the area, different things that are happening in the community, not just about real estate, but what's going on. Maybe you found a really great taco place or restaurant. I mean, you want to share that. Go ahead and, send out a newsletter about that. Send out your market reports, things like that. So one thing it is, you don't want to necessarily send thousands of emails from your CRM. It's not made for that. And it's using your email address, especially if you have over 2,000 contacts, depending who you're using, you can't send out that many emails at one time in a day because your CRM is logged directly into your email, most of them. But if you have an email marketing platform like MailChimp, Constant Contact, ConvertKit, you can send out emails using their mail servers, and it just puts that if it's from your email address. And this honestly works better because sometimes with KV Core, it'll go in the spam folder just because, that email address is not trusted. There's a lot of spamming going on when that duplicated email is coming out from your account. So what I recommend is using something like ConvertKit. So now we can come in and say, save new KV Core contact in ConvertKit. Okay. So now anytime there's a new lead, whether you put it in, they came from your website, they came from an ad or a landing page, they're going to take a new lead and add that subscriber to a sequence. So you can add them to a sequence, you can create the subscriber, you can tag them with whatever information you're collecting in there, you can tag them in, put them into your ConvertKit. So in real time, your list is being updated. You don't have to worry about exporting your contacts from KV Core and uploading them manually into ConvertKit. So that's another one. And I'll give you one more and then you guys can go play with this. I've told you about using Easy Webinar to do webinars that are evergreen to bring you in clients and leads, whether it's a new home buyer seminar, selling your for sale by owner seminar, on veteran loans, things like that, first-time home buyers. You can do all of that. So now I want to say save new Easy Webinar registration in KV Core. Okay. And then because we have that previous one, so when that new registration comes into KV Core, it's going to go right into ConvertKit. Okay. So there it is, new registration. When they click that, new registration, and then it's going to create that contact into KV Core. So there are so many things you can do. Play around, see if a lot of the applications that you use are in Zapier. I guarantee you they are. So if you're using any like Ring Central and DocuSign and Facebook ads and Google Sheets and CRMs like Follow Up Boss, you can automate all of this. I know agents that use 2 CRMs because one CRM is tied to their IDX, but they don't like that CRM, so they bought another one. You can literally have it automatically import that from your CRM that you don't like to the one you do like, and you don't have to do that yourself manually. So try to figure out what you're doing manually in your business and things that are very automated that really is the same thing every time. It's just changing the client's information. I guarantee you can automate it because it's about just writing down the workflow of what you do step by step and then coming in and telling this AI tool that I need to create a workflow for this process. So I guarantee you it will save you time. If you're not using this, you should. Everybody across all business owners should be using this to save them time and money, especially if you are generating leads, because they will give you real time and help you stand out from the competition because you're able to contact them immediately instead of waiting till you're ready to import them and then put them on that drip campaign or contact them. So Please start using this. I guarantee you it will grow your business. All right, so I hope you found that helpful and found it even easier to integrate Zapier into your business. I truly want to help you automate your business so you can focus on those income producing activities and grow your real estate business and get more clients and close more deals and help you reach your goals faster. So if you have any questions on what I went over, drop those in the comments below. You can also drop down there any topics that you would love for me to make a video on. I would love to see what you guys are struggling with so I can help you with that. And then if you want to get more training like this, more coaching, more one-on-one support, get access to my courses, my resources, or even my real estate website and sales funnel system for free at no extra cost or split, take a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty and inside the Agent Wolfpack and even get all of their resources on top of mine. Go ahead and click that link below. Book a one-on-one call with me. It's no pressure. I'm just going to show you what we have to offer and what your real estate business would look like at eXp inside the Agent Wolfpack in my group. And so book that call. And again, if you want to keep seeing more content like this, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.